Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
Not 10, not 20, not 30, not 40, not even 50, not even 60 or 70. But we now have over 80 Galaxy Opals in my team, and actually 81 in total in NBA 2K19 Myteam, guys. And now I don't know if 2K is going to be releasing any more Galaxy Opals because it already is August, so we'll see what happens. If they do end up releasing more players, then, you know, we're going to have enough MT because we got a lot of MT right now. And in today's video, we're going to be building our final team in my team. Again, we have 81 Galaxy Opals, so we have a lot of Opals to choose from. And I want you guys to let me know down below in the comments right now, what would be your starting 5 if you had every Galaxy Opal in the game? I basically have everybody. I am missing, you know, they ended up just releasing a Jason Richardson, so I gotta go get him. If you guys do want to see a 12-0 run with this squad that I built today, then let me know by leaving a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then obviously let me know your starting 5 with all my Galaxy Opals and just all of them in general. I have most of them, like I said. Obviously, got to get the new one that came out, but we got to build it. Now, the first thing that we always do in these kind of videos is I let 2K decide exactly, you know, what they consider the best team possible in their opinion using all my cards. So let's go ahead and start with that right now. So let's see, best available players, 1, 2, and 3, and bam! So that right there is what 2K considers the best possible team with all the Galaxy Opals that I have, all 81 of them. And not a bad team. We got Derrick Rose, we got Ginobili, Jimmy Butler, Pascal, David Robinson. I'm actually surprised that they put Pascal at power forward, but okay. But we got Yao Ming, Clyde, Blake Griffin, Wills, Tony Parker, Lonzo, LeBron James, and Melo. Now, I do wonder if it's based on, like, my coach. Like, say I switch it. So let's go Mike D'Antoni. Like, if I were to do that, let's go ahead and delete it. Because I'm just curious, because some people were telling me that, like, it depends on your coach. So let me see, like, if it would be different, because they only have one of the limited cards with 99 everything in that lineup, so that's interesting to me. But let's see what happens. And no, it's exactly the same one. Okay, so this right here is what 2K considers the best available players in my team, you know, based on all the cards that I have, which is interesting. Like I said, Pascal power forward. They don't even include Jordan or Kobe in this. They have LeBron, though. And then they got Lonzo. Well, that's not a surprise because they loved, you know, the Lakers and Lonzo. They definitely show favoritism in my team. But regardless, though, today we're going to build the best team available in my team. Could potentially be the last team that we build in terms of, like, having the best team. Because, again, they might be done with content. I'm not too sure. They could still drop something on Tuesday or on Friday. We'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is going to be, okay, let's start off with, like, the obvious ones, okay? So at starting center, I mean, there's only one center in the game that you can bring in, and that, of course, is going to be the Big Diesel. Like, Shaq is going to be our starting center. And then at the 2, you already know, we got my boy, the one and only, Kobe Bean. We have to have him on the squad. He's my favorite player of all time, and his card is amazing. Probably one of the best shooting guards in the game, too, that I like playing with. Keep in mind that this, again, is, you know, my team. You know, you might be thinking differently. You might think other players are better, but this is my team. I just want to clear that because there's always people commenting. You know, I'd be winning by like 30 points and people are like, oh, Carlos, why don't you do this or that? I'm like, my team. I like certain animations. Some people like certain animations. And that's the beauty about my team. You can build whatever you want. But now, this is where it gets interesting. Now, at point guard, I think, I'm not going to run a point guard because who runs point guards nowadays? I don't know. Do you guys run point guards nowadays? I don't run point guards. I haven't ran a point guard since like, I don't even know, since like November, I think. But at point guard, though, we're going to have the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. Now, at power forward, I actually ended up picking up this new Galaxy Opal Porzingis. One of the new, you know, newer Galaxy Opals that should get released. So he'll be our power forward. At small forward, this is where it gets, it's a little iffy. So let's just, you know, keep it going, and then we'll come back to that one. Now, at backup shooting guard, if you guys saw my original 12-0 run, for Rudy Gay, I ended up picking up this J.R. Smith, and yeah, he's staying on the squad. One of the best cards in the game, easily. Our backup center, a lot of people always ask me, like, what's, like, some of the best centers, and there's so many good centers now. You got David Robinson, you got Hakeem, you got Yao Ming, you got everybody, and there definitely is a lot of great centers out there. But I think for me, personally, it came between Kareem and Hakeem. David Robinson is really good too. Like, he has a beautiful release, but I think I'm going to go with Mr. Hakeem the Dream. I just like his release a little bit better than Kareem's. And I don't know, I feel like I play better with Hakeem, even though Kareem is still like a great option. And I might end up like switching it here and there, but for now though, we'll go with Hakeem. And then at backup power forward, this is where it's starting to get like a little, you know, like, you know, you just never really know who you want to bring in. But let me go ahead and bring in one person that I think definitely deserves to be on the team, and that is Paul George. We're actually gonna put him at the, let's go with the 3 for him. And then I'll show you guys my starting small forward. That, of course, is going to be the one and only Mr. Kevin Durant over here. He is going to be our starting small forward. So we have a pretty big, you know, starting lineup, other than maybe like Jordan and Kobe. They're like decently sized. But then we got KD, who should be 7 foot. Like, he should be a 7-footer in my team. They should update that eventually. But then we got Porzingis, and then we got Shaq. Those are some big boys right there. And then our backup point guard, I know this is gonna come to a surprise to some of you guys, but I think I might actually run a point guard off the bench, because I really like Lonzo and I really like Ben Simmons, and to be honest, I'm not gonna run either of those. I'm gonna run my boy Worthy off the bench at point guard. He's like my only card, I think, right now that has been on the team for the longest time. I don't think no other team or no other player has been on the squad as long as James Worthy. I'm trying to remember, because like, he's like one of the first guys. I think I checked the other day on Instagram when I got him, and I think I got him like on the, I want to say like February. It was sometime around there, and he's definitely like, he's still one of the best cards in the game for me. So he's definitely gonna be our backup point guard. And then at power forward, I actually got to look through this really quickly, because I actually don't know who I would run off the bench at power forward. I definitely would probably give it to my boy Bobby P, even though I do kind of like, I really enjoyed this Kevin Garnett, really good card. And then obviously you got the limited LeBron, and I know I'm still going to annoy a lot of people, because there's certain players that are not going to make my team, unfortunately. That's why I have you guys comment down below your top 5, you know, your starting lineup with my players. But I think I am going to give it to my boy, I call him Bobby P, and that's going to be my boy Bobby P, Bob Pettit. So that right there is going to be my 10-man rotation. I only like running 10 players, but obviously we got room for 3 more. So let's go and bring in some more players. Now the final 3 spots, I did have Klay Thompson for like a while. Really good card, but I feel like JR is way better. Like JR and Klay Thompson, that Henny God, bro, like he don't miss. Like again, if you watch my first 12-0 run that I did a couple weeks ago, man, that card's amazing. But we're gonna give the final 3 spots too. We'll bring in LeBron. We'll bring him in. I don't want to hear comments being like, how do you not bring him in? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like, if you have played with LeBron with this one, you know why he's there. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say. A lot of people have like opinions and like they never play with the card. So it's like for me personally, I just don't like him. That's all it really is. It's just for me. Like there's something about his 3-pointers that it's just not good. Now, I do want to bring in Giannis as well, because, I mean, they ended up releasing a new Galaxy Opal Giannis, and that just reminded me how good Giannis is, so we're going to bring him back into the squad. And then the final spot is actually between 3 players, and I personally don't know who to bring in, because I really like, as I'm trying to get to him, Scottie Pippen. I like Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is one of my favorite Galaxy Opals in the game. Everything he does is so easy, and it's just money. Like that boy, he don't miss either. And then also Ben Simmons, and then maybe Kareem would be like another, because there's nothing wrong with having a backup center in case you foul out with one of your centers. But I think who I'm gonna give it to, oh man, this one's hard. Oh, this one's really hard. Kareem, Scotty, or Jimmy. I think I'm gonna have to go. I have to go with my boy Jimmy Butler. Like, I just have to. He's so good. I literally, how many small forwards do I have? I got 1, I got 2, I got 3, I got 4, 5, 6. I got 6 Galaxy Opal small forwards in my lineup. Okay, that's interesting. So that right there would be, I think, the team. I ended up just building it. Like I said, I got some new Galaxy Opals. I brought in JR, I brought in Porzingis, and then switched a couple things around here and there. But I think this might be the final team in NBA 2K19 Myteam, at least for me, unless again 2K releases some more Galaxy Opals, which they definitely could. They definitely could drop some more, so you know, stay tuned for that. But I think I'm trying to see like if there's anything I would change. And honestly, I think this is the squad. Even though I forgot about one player. Oh man. Oh, there's like a new card that came out, and he goes by the name of Karolinko. Oh, you know what, Jimmy? Oh, I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but Jimmy, you gotta go. Have you guys played with this Karolinko, by the way? He is amazing. Base 11, easy release, and he's a big boy too. He's 6'9", actually. Quick little. Ooh, that looks so cheesy. Does that look better? Or does this look better? Ooh, LeBron at point guard off the bench with JR. I mean, he's gonna be running point guard in real life next year, so it could happen. But nah, I think I'm gonna stick with Worthy there. And bam, this right here is the squad, the big boy squad. Now, I do usually sometimes build a team based on positions, so I'm gonna do that right now too. So obviously this again was the 2K lineup, really good lineup. It's not bad. This again is my final lineup. I got some more lineups, stay tuned because I got more videos coming. But this right here is the team that I would go 12-0 with. And again, if you guys want to see a 12 run, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But let's go and delete the 2K lineup because to be honest, 2K they don't even know their own game. Like, let's be honest, like they hardly know what's going on. So let's go and build it based on, like, I'm gonna go through this one really quickly. So we're gonna go based on position only. So at point guard, this one's super easy to be honest. Like, if I was forced to use a point guard, it would be Alonzo. If I was forced to run a point guard off the bench, it would be Ben Simmons. Easily the top 3, like some of the top 3 point guards in the game. At center, that doesn't really change much. We have Shaq, and then we also have obviously the big fella Hakeem. At power forward, it also stays at Porzingis. Shooting guard actually goes to, instead of Kobe, goes to Jordan. And then off the bench, I would actually still keep Kobe over JR. Again, just personal reasons. And then at small forward, my starting one would probably be Kevin Durant. If I was forced to put a small forward here, would I keep it at Paul George? Probably keep it at Paul George. At power forward, this is where I would have to run a power forward, huh? Bob Pettit, like, he honestly does not feel like a power forward. He feels more like a small forward. But I think at power forward, I would probably go with, since I would be forced to play a person at the 4, I'm gonna go with, I need some rebounding, but I also need some cheese. So let's go Karolinko, why not? And then the final 3 spots don't really matter. I mean, I would probably just end up giving it to, you know, Bobby P maybe. I missed LeBron. Oh, yeah, I mean, Paul George is better than LeBron. In 2K. Just in 2K. I know people are going to be like, how dare you say that? It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, let me bring in, no, that's fine. I think this would be like if I were to run a traditional lineup. But nowadays, like, the traditional lineups, like, they don't really exist even in real life. Like, there's a lot of players playing out of position. LeBron's about to cheese in real life and run point guard. So, you know, the days of running a point guard, shooting guard, especially in my team, they're long gone. Maybe in 2K20, they'll do, you know, they'll make a couple changes. But let me know which team you guys would prefer. The realistic one or the final one. Ooh, I personally feel like the final one is better. But I mean, you know, this one's not too shabby either. Looking pretty good. But that there though, guys, is going to be another update to my main squad. Could potentially be the final one. We'll see what happens. Maybe 2K drops more Galaxy Opals. Who knows? But that there's going to be the video, guys. Once again, let me know down below in the comments. What would be your starting 5 if you had all the Galaxy Opals in my team like I do? Let me know down below. Check out these 2 videos that I uploaded. I ended up doing a Fortnite video with 2K. Really good video. Check it out. I also ended up starting my 12-0 run earlier for the other reward. Check that out as well. And again, if you want to see one with the current season, then leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, hundreds on my bed, texting with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year.